Well, hello, Kevin here, and I got to tell you, boy, this whole series we've been doing, these series of training sessions on information marketing, and of course we followed it up where I invited you to join me and my the rest of our group, the Automatic Income Master Group, on our coaching call last Thursday, where we really dug in deep and went over the 4 information marketing models that I've been using in my own business, and I'll tell you, for me, it has been an absolute pleasure doing this. And what I want to do right now is I want to kind of like circle back around to where we started in the first place. And I want to start by asking you, are you relatable? And, we started this whole thing by talking about, the importance of your story and how, that's how you relate to people. That's how other people relate to you. And the thing is like, you'll see these reality shows where, these celebrities and stuff, and a lot of people just don't relate to that because they don't come from that standpoint of, just being born into wealth or having it all. But we do relate to the underdog. The underdog who has struggled and persevered and figured things out. And in my own story, well, you know what? Let me just say something. If you're thinking about climbing a mountain, you certainly don't start at the top. You start at the bottom. And when you're telling the story of that to your friends, if you're a mountain climber and you tell the story of that, you don't start the story by talking about, and we made it to the top of the mountain. That's not what it's like at all. You start with all the work, everything that we required at the bottom before you ever made that trek. And the same is true in our own lives. And, when I tell my story, I tell my story of the years spent fishing in Alaska, 7 years working as an Alaska fisherman on the Bering Sea, putting my life on the line for a paycheck so that I could save up money to start my own business, because back then that's what I thought I had to do. And of course, nowadays I know, with the advent of the internet and technology and all that, my gosh, we can get started on a shoestring budget. And like when I look at me right here, right now in my hometown, communicating with you and communicating with other people from across the country and around the world, all thanks to the internet. But see, back to my story and back to your story, we start at our lowest points. We tell of that struggle. We tell of, and there's nothing wrong with the struggle. And if you're struggling now, that's okay, because that becomes part of your story. And so what I want you to do is think about what you're going through as it relates to, everything else that we've been talking about here. And think about your story and what you have to share with other people, and the perseverance that you have gone through to get to where you're at right now, and that you're going to continue to go through. This is a never-ending story as far as long as we're alive, as long as we're on this earth. And you need to tell your story. You need to share that so that you can relate to other people, so that you can impact other people's lives and make a difference for them. And see, it doesn't matter what product you're selling, what service you're selling. Nobody cares. What they want to know is, do they relate to you? Do they feel that you understand them, that you have empathy for them, that you can help them? And the way that you convey that message is not by saying, hey, look at me, look how great I am, I can help you, I have empathy for you. No. The way you do that is by sharing your story. So I'll ask you once again as I finish this out, are you relatable?